It's not a job, it's a way of life.
People don't realise it's 24/7. You know?
I don't think you'll ever be rich running a pub. It's not just a pub.
It is a community, isn't it? Well, hello and welcome to what is the first of what I hope will be many podcasts that are focused upon a trade that's dear to my heart because of my background in hospitality, where we interview real-life publicans and licensees and find out what they really think about running a pub in this day and age is all about. So I'm absolutely delighted to be here at the Ebberley Arms in Barnstaple with the lovely Kelly.
Hello. Hello.
Who was also actually has the misfortune of being a client of mine. But we'll come on to that later on maybe. But so Kelly, maybe just to start us off, tell us how many years you've been in the pub trade now.
24 years.
Wow.
24 years. Yeah. 6.5 years here.
6.5, right, okay. And what made you go into the trade?
Because it's the only trade that I've ever done where I could be myself. I can do what I want to do. I haven't got to answer to any bosses. Within reason, obviously, I can do what I want to do in the pub, and that's what I love. I can be myself, and I love that.
Right.
Yeah.
And did you start off as sort of behind the bar, or?
Started off behind the bar. I started on just after my 18th birthday. I started in a pub.
Right.
And I've done it ever since. And this is the first time I've actually had my own place.
Right.
And I love it.
So are you a local?
Yes.
Local girl, Barnstaple girls? Oh, right. Okay.
Born and bred in Barnstaple.
So where did you first start then? 24
It
years
was
there.
Sherry's Tavern.
Oh, wow.
And I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was rough and ready, and I loved it. Absolutely loved it. You could squirt customers with soda. You can rugby tackle them. You could do anything. It was brilliant. It really was. And I loved it. From that on, I loved it.
Squirting soda and rugby tackling them.
Yes. It was great. Swear it out.
And they loved it, clearly.
Yeah, everyone come back. No, it was great. It really was. Really.
So what made you end up here?
We ran a pub in Glastonbury for a company, and this one come up to let, or to lease, and me and Phil decided to go for it because it was in our hometown.
Right.
And I love it. It's a lovely pub. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got everything going for it. It's full of love. It just needs love. It just needed love, and we took it over.
I must say, when I first walked in, it reminded me what I call, and a lot of people who are in the trade will identify as a proper pub.
Proper pub.
Because you don't do food, do you?
No, we ever.
Why don't you do food?
Because food's okay to allergies get involved, and also it would change the dynamic of the place. At the moment, everyone could come in and do what they want within reason. But once you do food, everyone's got to act different, and it just changes everything.
Yeah.
We don't want that. We want people to come in, relax, do what they want to do, and we don't have children either.
Right.
And it's perfect.
So, in some ways, a lot of the clientele are your kids, are they?
I haven't got any myself, but
I know they've got the mental age of this, the kids, some of them.
yes, they have.
I know that from running my own place.
Oh, it's brilliant. I love it. I love everything about it.
So, and I suppose the other thing with food and you have to take into account is not least the staffing. I mean, because you and Phil sort of run
The majority of it here.
run most of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We get Carol that helps us. We have a night off on a Wednesday night, and then Carol comes in there and she helps us on a Saturday at the busiest and that.
Right.
So, but we do most of it ourselves.
Right. I say you and Phil run it when he's not off gallivanting to the Emirates, being a dyed-in-the-wool Arsenal supporter like me. We won't go into that after Sunday's result.
But it's okay because he lets me go running early in the morning. I really do. I've been this morning.
Have you?
Yeah, it's my way of escaping.
Right.
My way of getting away.
But do you go down towards the front or
Go everywhere.
down towards?
Go
How far do you go?
routes. Today it was 6 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, I've done all the hills today. And then I went over to aqua aerobics, and then I loosened everything up, and now I'm all right again now. Ready to go again.
And that gets you through the week.
Yeah, I love it. I love being outside. Dude, it's my way of escaping. He's got his football, and that's my way of getting away from it all. I'm not fast or anything like that, but it's nice just to unlock on the inspeed.
Oh, it's super. Well, as I said, as soon as you walk in, you can tell it's a proper pub.
Oh.
But it's got its characters, yeah?
Yes. It's early up.
Do you have more than your fair share of characters, do you?
Yes. Looking at government funding for a lot.
Yeah, sure.
Care of the community. No, it is good. It is. I love it. I just love everything about it. It's lovely. It's not a job. It's a way of life.
Yeah, the number of people that would come on the course and they go, like they've never had a pub or anything before, and they say, "Oh, I've always wanted to run a pub," and they've all got this roses round the door image of,
Yes.
I think, it's where we're going to sit behind the bar and chat to all the customers. And I used to think, till the dray turns up at 6 o'clock in the morning and you've shut at 1 o'clock.
Sitting behind the bar is the easy part. Yeah, it's all the stuff that comes with it. Ready in the morning, every day there's something that's going on.
Yeah.
You have to deal with it. It's taught me a hell of a lot. These last 6.5 years has taught me stuff I never even knew. It's great. It's great, but it's hard work. It's very much hard work.
Yeah, as you say, it's a lifestyle, really, isn't it? And people don't realise it's 24/7. And particularly if it's just the two of you, predominantly, when most people are sort of looking forward to the weekend, that's your busiest time.
He hasn't killed me yet, which is good. We work together and live together. He hasn't killed me, so I'm quite thankful to that.
So, talking about the difficulties, what sort of changes have you seen from 24 years ago to now in terms of running the pub?
It's all changing. I think in the last 10 years is probably the biggest change ever. I know everyone blames COVID for everything, but that's when everything really, really has changed. Nothing's the same anymore. Everybody blames COVID for everything. Your energy prices going up, everything like that is all blamed on COVID, and it's not even fair anymore.
Do you see much impact post-COVID?
We were very lucky with our clientele over COVID because we did things properly. Everyone's still come in and everybody supported us.
Right.
And we are very, very lucky with our clientele. Very lucky. They're lovely. They really are good. They're more friends than anything else.
Yeah.
I love them, more friends. But COVID, it changed so much.
Yeah.
It changed everything about us. And it did. We were blamed for everything during COVID. We were blamed for the spread of it. It just got stupid, especially with having to eat to come in and things like that. And we didn't even bother opening. Didn't even bother doing it for that. It was stupid. It was really stupid.
I must say, my experience when I last had a pub was in a masterpiece of timing. I took it over 3 days before lockdown. I do think pub doings change though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why people go out, and you used to say, let's go meet at the pub and have a couple of beers. Now there's such pressures on, drink driving, and they want to increase the limits. And so would you say there's changes, whether pre or post-COVID, now have been for the better or the worse?
No.
Any changes have been, what have been for the better?
I suppose now people, because you got locked up, well, I say locked up, you got closed up for a long time. I think people now appreciate being out. They appreciate coming out. They appreciate sitting together. Everybody has a laugh. And it's good like that.
What do you mean? You mean the community aspects?
Yeah.
But is that perhaps more emphasised for you as a very much a community style pub?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Whereas I think if you're a more sort of destination, then maybe they still go to the pub, but they don't go for the pub as longer. So I was thinking, we'll have a drink at home first, A, because it's cheaper, and B, because we're used to doing it.
In here, a lot of the people come out in the day, so it'll be busy in the day, and then Mondays we have skills, but Tuesday night is our quietest night, but everyone comes in the day, and then again, Wednesday you can be kind of busy, you'll get a few people. Thursday, not really. Friday's probably a quiet night, which it never used to be years ago. But Saturday and Sunday they hold their own anyway, but most people go out and drink in the day rather than in the night.
Yeah.
It's changed like that. A lot of it's changed like that. They'd rather be out in the day.
How popular is your Skittle Alley? As you know, I used to work for Whitbread, and I mean, you struggle to find them.
It's a shame as well. Everything's dying out, and it is a shame.
I mean, you do darts as well and things like that. Is that popular? I think it's good that the telly's really made it, and Luke Little has made it more popular, isn't it?
We have darts on a Thursday. The mixed darts on a Friday. I'm on one of the teams as well.
And I called in last week, didn't I? And you were ensconced out the back playing bingo, and it was packed. It was brilliant.
I do enjoy that as well. To be honest. No, it's good. I do like things, yeah, I do. I don't win much, but I do like it.
No, not had any big wins.
No, not very lucky like that.
Judging by the, does that pull in people who wouldn't normally come into the pub?
A lot of the older ones, a lot of older people. But out there, we're very lucky with that room out the back because you can do it.
Yeah, it's a nice big room, isn't it? Yeah.
Nothing interferes in here, then everything goes
Right.
out there. So it's good. It is good like that.
So do you use that for sort of bands and entertainment? Or?
So if it's a big band, we'll put them out there. We have bingo, we have darts, we have skittles, we have quizzes out there. We have all sorts of things going on in there.
So is there something almost happening every evening?
Not every evening.
Right.
Mondays, Thursdays. Mondays and Thursdays definitely. And then music maybe on a Saturday if it's a big band.
Right.
Sunday, when there's football on, we pull the screen down.
Okay.
It's a good
So you show football.
Yeah.
So you've got a pretty good. And do you find you have to do that?
You need Sky. You do have to have Sky.
Really? Right. Okay. So you need the sport, as well as your own sort of skittles and darts and bands and things like that.
Yeah. Sky kind of got you over a barrel because it's expensive, but you need to have it to keep your customers in.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't take it out.
It's a quid pro quo, isn't it? Yeah. But I mean, the other great thing is that I see so many pubs, certainly in the southwest, and if you like, outside London, that don't open on Mondays or even Mondays and Tuesdays these days.
I don't understand that either. I don't. You gotta open.
Why not?
You have to open. You have to.
Yeah.
If you're not open, people don't come in.
No.
They don't, and you're not paying because it's only me and Phil. Yeah. We only sit upstairs doing nothing, so we might as well sit here, right?
Yeah. Good point.
And once you start messing around with your opening hours, people don't know where they are.
No.
And then you.
And I think that's very important for you as a community pub. It's vital that your sort of customers know when you're open. I mean, they'll know anyway, but certainly you have destination sort of pubs. They rock up and find they're closed.
And
Chances are they won't come back.
No, if I happened here, I wouldn't go back.
So, but then I suppose you've got to sort of balance that with the cost of opening and staffing it, and if it's not just a couple running it.
Yes, you've got staff, yeah. No, I do get that, but obviously we need to be open. You never know what's going to come in.
Yeah.
You could have like a funeral party, you could have walkers, you could have anything, couldn't you?
Right.
You should open, definitely.
So what would you say was the high points of the last 24 years in running a pub? Is there anything that sticks in your mind?
There's a few.
That sort of made you think, I'm so pleased I run a pub.
It's lovely because you help people.
Okay.
And you're a pub, but it's when you get people in and people that come in and feel safe, and and they tell you they feel safe, and that makes you feel good. You have people that come in for the first time, and then they start coming in more and more, and they start hanging around with people, and you made that difference to them because they've now got friends, they're now staying with people, and that's lovely. Anything you do in the community with it, when you do charity things. Charities are very close to my heart because of what happened with Dad. I lost Dad to throat cancer, and I raised money for Exeter Hospital for the laryngectomy fund. And anyone that does anything for charity, I think is amazing. It's just, it's lovely that they do it for other people.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
We try and do things here for people if they want it, like quizzes, singing, concerts, anything that can help them raise money. So love doing this.
Lovely.
It's just great. The community is just great. The way they all have a laugh and they all banter. Yeah. It's lovely. It really is. It's not just a pub. It's more. It's more. It really is.
Yeah.
I love it.
It is a community, isn't it? The days when you score the pub, the hub, and things like that. So if that's the highs, what about the lows?
Ooh, the lows. Probably the biggest one is probably the VAT.
VAT?
Yeah, this is.
What, having to do it?
Yeah. I'm out of wearing this coat.
Or the fact that you actually have to give something to the bastards.
And I've asked the accountant not to do it, but he won't do it. And that's probably the hardest thing because the times at the moment, every time you think you're getting somewhere, there's someone always hits you with another bill. And you think, oh, and it's just getting harder and harder. It's what they want from you all the time. You're just getting yourself sorted, and they're like, oh, and you need to pay this, and you think, no, oh my God. It's like they just make things up sometimes and just put it through your post.
Right.
That's probably the lowest, trying to pay everything. I don't think you'll ever be rich running a pub. And you never ever will.
No.
Not by the time you paid everything.
Well, like I said, I feel it really has become a lifestyle choice now, isn't it? You know, and you hopefully make enough money to, you know, sustain a reasonable living for yourselves.
Yeah, so the living's good. The living's very good, but it's like the energy prices. They suddenly, because of everything that's happening in abroad and that, they suddenly shot the energy prices up by 300 quid.
Yeah.
Well, not fair, it's not right.
We won't start talking about Mr. Trump.
No.
Because I to start swearing. Having seen the fuel prices and the stock market be impacted by it. But that being said, I mean, one of the questions I want to ask people such as yourselves in each of these sort of podcasts is, if the Prime Minister or the Chancellor was sat here now, I mean, hopefully, you know, I'd tie him down and you could hit him. But if you were going to sort of say something to him or ask him a question or something, or say, you know, why the fuck, you know, do you not understand this? What would you say to him or her?
Well, I'd want to put himself in a normal person's world. Like maybe run the pub for a day, just to see what a struggle it actually is, because it's all very well them being up in their ivory towers telling you how you should do this and how to. They haven't got a clue. They've got no idea. They've never done it. They don't know. Not just with pubs, with anything. They've got no idea what it's like.
Yeah.
And it's all very well so you've got to do this, you've got to do that, you're going to pay that, you're going to pay this. But it's like they're phasing us out slowly. You're just trying to get. And ever since COVID, everything, you know, they're just trying to get rid of us.
Because it's like the tax relief thing that. Okay, Rachel Reeves has said she's going to reconsider it, but people forget that they think that the tax relief came in over COVID. It didn't. It came in 2018 when they were trying to help retail in general. They just increased the relief over COVID, but what they're looking to try and, well, initially they were looking to try and sort of take it away completely. But, you know, that and national insurance, which goes up next month, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, it just seems to be making it more difficult and more difficult.
Small businesses.
Yeah.
It's like they don't want us anymore. It's like they're just trying to get near. It's a shame.
And the other thing that I'm particularly interested in understanding from you is that you're a tenant with one of the big pub companies, Stonegate, aren't you? And I mean, the general view of most tenants. I mean, I used to be an Enterprise Stonegate tenant as well. It's nice to hear it.
I can't fault them at all. They've been brilliant. They've helped us. They've done everything that we've asked them to do. The only problem I have with them...
Off on the wall.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Is when there's something that needs to be fixed, they're a bit slow on that.
Right.
You know, and I don't agree, because sometimes it needs to be done straight away. That's the only problem I have.
But when you say, you know, when you've asked for help, what sort of help have you asked them for?
Oh, the area manager, they come down, he comes to...
Let's give a shout out to the area manager. What's
Adrian, he's called.
Adrian.
He's very good. He is very, very good. He's there when you want him. If you ring him up, he's there at the end of the phone. I honestly can't vote them. The little things we ask for, I don't know, if we don't really ask them for a great deal, to be fair. Just things like if we've got a problem on the paperwork, things like that, they come out and help us. They, anything with delivery, they help us understand everything. They come and see us when we want them to see us. Stuff like I can't fault them. All through the COVID, they helped us. They're good for us, and I can't fault them.
Oh, that's good. As I say, it's good to hear, because there's, you know, the general, when I talk to a lot of tenants, you know, whether they're Punch tenants, Stonegate tenants, or even, you know, some of the other sort of bigger sort of pubcos, you know, and they all see the issue of rent increases.
You know what? It was the same for 5 years. We went on tenancy at will for a year, and then we went and got a 5-year tenancy, and our new one comes up in July. but the rent's always been the same. It has the rooms. It used to be a restaurant upstairs, above the room at the back, and they've actually made it into a B&B for us.
Right.
So we're using the space, and they've done all that for us. There's no problem there.
Yeah.
They're looking brilliant. They really have.
Yeah, good. Well, it's good to hear in a way, because a lot of people sort of go into pubs and sort of then, if you like, discover the sort of disadvantage of being a sort of tenant, insofar as that they're obviously paying a rent which can get subject to regular reviews, but it's also the buying of your beer, as wholesale prices.
But that when you sign up, you know it's not a surprise. Yeah. You've got to get it all through them. Everything's got to come through them. So they're just doing their job on here. They're just steering it. They said they would.
Is it a source of frustration, the difference between the wholesale price that they charge and the free trade prices?
We had a thing a couple of years ago where Stonegate swapped from St Austell to Trade Team for the delivery.
Right.
And for some reason, musical reasons, we couldn't get any real ale. They wouldn't deliver the real ale. So I asked the area manager, and they said, yes, you can buy it outside. So we went to a local one and got it there, and it was a lot cheaper than 40 years back.
Stonegate, remember Seba, aren't they? Are they in Seba? So is that still a source of frustration, or you just
No, it's all sorted out now. It's all sorted out. No, it's as soon as you signed up, you knew the prices were going to be. It's no surprise. You're not going to be rich.
Because I had a sort of as I say, I started working for Whitbread. Well, long time ago, but it doesn't matter what political persuasion they are, they've never understood the pub trade.
No, I never will. Never will.
No,
but it's not just pubs.
And yet, they all sort of sing a good song about pubs being, community hubs and the centre of the tourists. I'd love to know the impact on hospitality in general. The tourism that people, particularly in a sort of area like this, and okay, you're a community pub, but pubs rely on tourists and things like that, and a lot of tourists visit because they want to go into a traditional proper pub, British pub, that's selling car scales and things like that. But what are your most sort of popular lines?
London Pride.
London Pride.
Okay. London Pride, then Big Carlin, and then Thatcher's Gold. So that's our 3 village spots.
Got to be Thatcher's Gold in this neck of the woods.
Thatcher's Gold. I love Thatcher's Gold.
From Bristol, where I am, there's sort of although it makes me. But I think again, a lot of people come to the West Country for because of the cider.
Yes. West Country, lovely there. It's a lovely place, West Country.
One of the things I'm interested from my point of view is, that I work with a lot of sort of pub clients to try and improve their business sort of system, particularly their EPOS and their card processing sort of systems. I don't know, you're kindly a client of mine on that front, but why do you have an EPOS system?
You need it, don't you, for... guess it's for your stocks to make sure you're not fiddling them and that. Right.
So do you use the EPOS system for your stock? You get yours from Stonegate?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, the till comes through stock.
Right.
You can do it on there, but
right.
I think because it's just near sale generally here, none of us do.
Well, you have your own stock taker, don't you?
Yeah, Julian does the stock taker. Yeah, he does all that. But he comes in every 3 months. But the till's good because you can get the information for yourself past it. Yeah. And then also the stock taker can go in his end and get all the stuff off there, and the accountant can get into it, so he can do all the VAT and things like that.
Right.
So I've taken him yet.
Right.
He insists on doing it.
Oh. And the card payment sort of processing, how do you sort of view that? Is it like a necessary evil? I mean, I assume, interesting, what's the sort of split between cash and card?
Usually during COVID it used to be mostly card. Then it went with cash again, and now it's a kind of a same.
50-50?
Yeah.
Wow.
Where it's gone to that.
Not many places, because I see an awful lot of bars and pubs now actually saying no cash.
No, you've got to have cash. Everybody's got to have a choice.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
True.
I agree with you.
So you have to have it, because I was a bit against card machines when I first came in. I thought, well, no, cash. But no, you do need to do them both.
Yeah, so really. And I got to ask, I mean, do you get a fair number of calls from card providers?
We did used to, but it's stopped now. But hello, I did used to. Yeah, and emails and that, but it's stopped now.
Okay. Wonder why it stopped. I speak to a lot of others and they get bombarded.
Yeah, they all stopped.
Sort of daily almost.
I think the dojo was the worst one. They kept ringing all the time and emailing, but they get the hint in the end.
Right. Yes. So, what do you see for the future then, Kelly? Would you 5 years time you'd still be here or
Hopefully.
retired?
No, definitely not retired.
No?
I think I'll be behind that bar when I'm 80. I really do. It's big enough for me super for you anyway. No, I won't retire. I love it. I love what I do. I won't retire from it, but hopefully we'll still be here. Hopefully. And I think in 10 years probably there won't be no more pubs. So I think they would have got rid of us. I really do.
Really?
Yeah, I see it. The way it's going, everything seems to be against the pub. Everything there, with the prices come. Other people have got prices going us. So the way like during COVID, the way we got blamed for everything.
Right.
And all this sort. I just think we won't be here in 10 years. I really do.
So, almost going back to what we're saying about the government, so the thing you feel it's just been piled onto the.
Yeah, the Weatherspoons and they go, that's what it means. And I think it's sad because you need pubs. You do need to have them to play a part of the community. I know everybody says that, but unless you're in one, you work in one, or you come in one, you never understand. Nobody ever understands what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like Cheers. Remember the program Cheers?
Yeah, I do.
Exactly like that. Exactly like that. It's lovely.
Yeah, where everybody knows your name.
Yeah. And you need it.
Yeah.
You walk down the street, nobody speaks to you, people ignore you, it's sad.
Yeah.
But you come in here and everybody knows you, speaks to you, you can have a laugh. It's like, someone said once, it's like going back to the 80s in here. And I think that's brilliant, because that's what you want. That is what you want, where you forget everything that's going on in the real world.
Yeah.
You're in your own little bubble, Lovely.
Yeah. Well, when pubs are closing at an alarming rate, I hope it doesn't come to the point. I'm not sure we'll ever get to the point of pubs closing. Maybe what you say about pubs sort of closing is true of pubs like this that are very sort of, shall we say, drinks-led, because it seems to me that most pubs these days have no choice but to offer a food offering, and then they get sucked into all those, the regulatory, legal, employment issues.
Welcome to the Ebberley on a Tuesday. Yes, welcome.
We can tell it's getting into the afternoon now, can't we? Hey.
Oh God.
Right. Maybe we should take the not so gentle hint about Kelly. It's been absolutely tremendous. Thank you so much for having a chat with me, and being the first guest on my podcast. I hope that something may sort of come of it, but it's been an absolute pleasure. And thank you so much for giving up your time.
That's all right. Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.